let's keep the energy flowing. This is not a time for stagnation, and this is a normal message for everyone because we know what time of the year it is. So this is the whole purpose of the build-up. The purpose of the build-up is not to let it fall flat. The purpose of the build-up is to push you further and higher in terms of how we're going to be activated for the next phase. The momentum of the year 2025. This is a year that has been a lot of change and a lot of deep understanding, even difficulty, challenges, some issues that have arisen, but you're able to rise above it because of all this momentum that is pushing you through. So right now, it's the cycle of the new year, new me. And want you to know that you need to use this momentum. Even if it feels like it might be falling a little bit flat, it is not. It is here behind you. All of this to push you as yourself forward into the next phase. And this next phase is not defined. It's kind of an undefined phase, but you get to decide what you do with it. It's this saying of where your attention goes, your energy flows. So you have all this momentum behind you. Do not waste it. That is the main important message. All the things that have happened in 2025, it's kind of been this bubble of energy. And we want you to utilize it in a way that is going to propel you even more into this undefined phase. But you need to sit with yourself and discover you. That's so important. Discover you and what it is that you want, because there's so much energy with you to help you do whatever you want. And the definitiveness is not a negative. It is not something that is making it more difficult. The difficulty is you not sitting with yourself to make yourself feel you whole, and you making decisions. It's not a passive thing. The next level of what you are here to do, you also have to work with it, because a lot of the manifestation information that we get, law of attraction, what you align with, blah, 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 you just let it go, which is, part of it is true in a sense, but we don't want you to underestimate you, your ability and your power. This has kind of been the whole messaging, what we've been alluding to, because you have more power than you think. It's not this, I'll think about it once and then it'll just float away. No. Where your focus goes, your energy flows. So this means that your focus, you, can make this undefined a defined thing. You have all this momentum with you. Use it. And the way to use it is to be present in knowing yourself. There's always so many distractions, right? And we've seen this, all this chaotic energy, but we as people can transmute it. It's not stagnant energy. The previous message on breaking through, bursting the bubble, go back and listen to this one if you haven't yet, because this is how you harness what is actually for you and what you want. You're just able to differentiate a little bit better, and this helps things become clearer for you. So we can utilize this bad energy, this discomfort, this passion, this not understanding what is, or even if we think we understand, it can be so much more. But we can transmute the energy. It's like the avatar of the airbender. He's learned to master the art of dealing with air. You need to master the art of dealing with your own energy, or transmuting what comes to you. Like, because if you still think of it as negative, or if you're like, oh my God, all these bad things have happened, bad, 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 how can you see it as not bad? How can you utilize it? Instead of getting stuck, really go watch the bubble video, because that would also help you see how the energy flows into you and it makes you feel drowned. But you have the ability to transmute it to whatever you want it to be. If you think it's bad, it's going to stay bad, and that's going to stay in your, not even just your periphery, stay in you, inside. Do we want this negativity? No, no, no. So sitting with yourself, seeing how you actually want to feel and how you understand things, this transmutes the whole previous, like the manifestation of like, oh, just, think one thing. And you have to change within. You have to just become more clear. And this is change in a sense, right? Because it's you being able to understand your power, sitting with you, transmuting whatever you want, because everything is kind of undefined. But if you stay stuck in all the things that you think are negative, how is it ever going to be different? Because you're so bogged down with things that are not even important. The focus helps bring this energy through into a more definitive thing of what you want. But if you don't know what it is, of course it's not going to feel any different, because you're also not clear. And it doesn't have to be like one goal that you're working on. There could just be a direction in like, hey, I don't want to feel heavy or stagnant or stuck. So it's just that focus on something different that can help this energy push you through to achieve it and attain it. And we want you to know that even if you think you have a goal, what can actually come is something so much bigger like that and even more. But it's important for you to understand that you can break through this. You can break through and utilize it in a way that pushes you into another stratosphere that is something so expansive that it's even actually beyond your imagination, because we're still very limited. But this is a good thing, because you will be able to understand your capacity and you'll be able to understand how all this flows and works. Because at the end of the day, it's how you utilize it is what's the most important. Look at all of this energy. It could either be hindering you or it could be helping you. You get to decide which it is. So, today, what have you decided? Think about it. Think about it. And it's not even about making big changes. It's like when you are able to sit and process and see everything working with you, and you have a kind of vision. It doesn't have to be the be all end all, right? It's just the next step. But then all of this is helping you, and then the next step will come, and then the next step, and it will just snowball. The momentum will be insane. And this is how people get to the point of manifesting quickly, because they start to understand this. So it's not just like, oh, I thought about something that I wanted once and I didn't get it. That's why manifesting didn't work for me. No. It's you understanding your power, transmuting these things, having a vision, or just even something you want to change, and knowing how to get that step, because things can be revealed. I said before, life is like a journey, right? It's not just like a straight line. There's so many ups and downs, and this is where we can have fun with it. Just know, we spoke about this before, riding the waves. Watch that video too if you haven't yet. But learning that all this energy, we can utilize it, whether there's ups and downs in life, is the key to us obtaining, and just being able to be in the best way possible. We're not saying that things won't be difficult and challenging with this, because things can get very confusing, right? It's not just sunshine and rainbows, and we're also human and we're dealing with others too. But it just helps us understand that we, us, you, are so much more than you could ever think, believe, or know. This focusing helps you harness it better. So use it.